welcome back everyone. It is the story time. I guess we're back with today we are back with continuation but I see this guy walking. So I let's see what homie's talking about. If like he eventually gets up to us. You know, we step out of the lane. And my boy's eyes, his pupils, dilated as fuck, eyes wide open. I don't know if homie was on something or he's seen something. But based on what I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna think he's seen something. You know, this man's first words to us were, I need to speak to you. I need to speak to the installation. What? Who the fuck? Like, okay, the way the base is organized, it's split basically into like two sections. There's like main base, and then there's like over here, like east, west, and south, or whatever. I won't say specifically which part of the but basically that base, this yes. saying it's urgent, it's top secret. He's like, I can't tell you, it's classified. I'm like, well, if it's classified, we're not gonna be able to let you on the base, saying that you don't talk to me. So this fucking he's like, he's got information about energy weapons, brainwashing, like all this other mind control, and I'm like, no. Ooh. Koreans, could be Russians, a bunch of other, maybe like Middle East is getting on some crazy shit. Like, he never answered that question. Fucking, we're still fucking at one point he said, well, we asked, like, do you have any ID? Do you have any proof that would allow us to let you on base? It's like, no. I fell asleep on the way here. While I was asleep, they, not saying who, just they, stole my bag, all of my other documentation. I literally started rubbing my face like dog. Not only is this unbelievable as fuck, it's not getting any better. Finally, Sergeant comes out and he fucking is like, yo, you gotta get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And crazily enough, the dude was here for maybe like 10, 15, 20 minutes. Not a single fucking car. So we went like 10, 15, 20 minutes of talking to this guy. Talking about the wildest of shit. Not a single car came. So, yeah, Midnight Guy. Oh, to make matters better, he went back across the interstate to the other gate to try and get through them. And about 10 minutes later, MPs roll up. So, we're on this half of the interstate just fucking dying, dude. I'm gonna put a check mark over my Midnight Guy. There's not really a regulation that says we're allowed to pat you down or anything, but whatever. So and this is actually a guy from my unit, which makes this like extra crazy. Guy walks up to the gate, and we're like, "Hey, what you trying to do?" He's like, "Hey, I just walked down to the whatever the fuck is like half a mile away." He was like, "Fucking, I needed some exercise and I didn't feel like wasting gas. Just trying to get back home." And he's like, "All right, do you have a ID?" He's like, "Yeah," and he takes out his ID. He was like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna go in the shack, get out a scanner, and scan you in." So he turns around, starts walking back to the shack to go get a scanner. Mind you, he has no reason not to trust this guy. He literally pulled out his ID card to show, "Hey, I'm just trying to get back on base." But here's thing number one with this guy. The guy, you don't know. You have zero reason to trust him. You have no reason. That's easy to keep your eye on. Only who turned his back to an unknown person is a former police officer, and you just happily turned your back to an unknown individual. To which, the guy, who we know nothing about, brings back his right hand and just fucking smacks Homeboy upside the back of the fucking head. Knocked him the fuck out. Everybody else at the gate is fucking stunned, staring at this guy. And then he just climbs on top of the sergeant. He's an unconscious ass. And there was like a good 10-second period where no one knew what the fuck to do. Supposedly. I wasn't there. This happened on one of our like alternative shows. So finally someone runs out of shot. Two more people get involved. They get him down on the ground. We don't have cuffs or zip ties or anything, so we just kind of have to hold him there until, you know, fucking MPs get there. And it's like, first of all, how you gonna let your sergeant get his ass kicked for like 10 seconds? Like, take out your gun, shoot, fire a warning shot, something. There's a whole 10-second period where he would just get his ass out here in 30 seconds to do exactly what you want. How do you not ask for her number? And I'm like, dude, I'm at work. I'm not thinking about that shit right now. So, that will forever amongst my friends will go as one of those moments where, like, I had a clear line of sight of way into the pocket. Patrick Mahomes throw that bitch. And I fucking over. how it's supposed to go is you're supposed to scan your ID to let the scanner know who's scanning, and then every time you transfer on and off, fucking someone else scans it. No one really fucking does it. Just keep the scanner As soon as it hit me, I just fucking dropped to the ground and started rolling. Fucking somebody is at the gate dying laughing because they witnessed it. Another person dying laughing because they didn't see it, but they heard the they're like, Smith, are you good? You don't have like a concussion or anything? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm pretty fucking hard-headed. And then I looked at the gate arm. And to make the situation even funnier, I looked at the gate arm. I was like, was that dent there beforehand? Implying that my fucking hard-headed ass fucking put a dent in a fucking plastic gate Gate is one of those things where anything can happen and anything will happen if you're allowed to happen. I remember one time we So, probably one of the funniest things that I ever have experienced, actually, well, in general, the military in and of itself is a fucking roller coaster. I've said on multiple occasions, I wish that I could only have a GoPro strapped to my forehead so just capture all of these random interactions and conversations and other things that happen. But outside of that, here's one of those stupid ass conversations that just randomly happens fucking throughout the day. I do this thing where if somebody says something really fast and it's like kind of funny and like it's one of those like shut the fuck up. You can't really respond to it. You don't have a response to it. That's kind of this man was behooved. So cross-eyed. Sir, what did you just say to me? What did one man just say to me? What? He was like, what? What's the problem? I looked over at the guy next to him. I was like, say what you said to me to him. Because maybe I'm the one that's He's like, I didn't even know what to say. I already know this guy. I know it's fucking great. And so I explained to him, I was like, I was talking shit. He just simply said, shut the fuck up. So I licked my lips because I couldn't think of a response, like how I usually do, right? He was like, yeah. And so this man says to me, Smith, and then he started laughing because I think he heard it, or he already knew what the fuck was coming. He was stupid and ignorant. So he says, Smith, I like that thing to do with your tongue. And then he cranked his head over to him. He was like, yeah, you're going to have to change the wording on that. I can't endorse that one. He was like, what? I just like to endorse his tongue. There goes another story. I didn't have it written down, but like, comment, subscribe down below. I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, potentially Saturdays, depending on what it is. Listen to storytelling. Bye.